Hello, Bill here again. Hey, let's work together to make some money by listing an item on eBay. I'll show you how to do that by listing one of my own. Make sure you have a good title and description for your item, several good pictures of your item ready to upload to eBay, and know the shipping weights, dimensions, methods, and policies for your item. What makes for a good title, description, pictures, and shipping policies is discussed in some of the advanced topics offered at the RetailEasyPlus.com website. You should find a link to it in the description below. Before we get started, I would like to ask a favor. If you find this video useful, please like it on YouTube and share it with your internet community. Thank you. Okay then, let's go make some money. When you're listing an item on eBay, you want to think like a buyer and answer all the questions a buyer might have about what you're selling so they can make a buy decision while they're looking at your offer. That's the best time to get them to say yes. You know the type of information you want and need when you're deciding whether or not to buy something, and your buyers will have similar interests. Now, let's go to www.ebay.com. That will take you to a page that looks like this. Click on the sign-in link here at the top left of the page, and on the next page, enter your email or user ID, your password, check the Stay Signed In box here, and click the Sign In button here. This will take you to your eBay homepage. To list an item for sale, click the Sell link here. And on this next page, you will begin a new listing for your item to sell or auction on eBay. The first thing eBay asks is for you to enter some information into the title space here about what you're listing so they can help you find an appropriate category or categories for your item. For this presentation, I will be listing an authentic American family hanging produce scale that is either antique or vintage, so I'll enter that information here and see what categories eBay gives me to work with. From what eBay gives me, I think the antiques and collectibles categories best match the scale, so I'll choose both of these categories, here, and click the Continue button here. That takes us to this page where we will actually create the new listing. Notice that the title here was automatically filled in with the information we entered on the previous page for our category search. This can be changed in any way you think is best, but for the scale, this is a good title, so I'll keep it. It's very important to understand just how the title information is used. Think of every word in the title as a keyword for your search criteria that your potential buyers will enter to find your listing. You've only got 80 characters to work with here, so use the most powerful search words you can think of, even if your title doesn't necessarily make sense. What's important here is that your potential buyers find you sooner rather than later, and that's what the title keywords are used for. You can use your description space later in the listing to clarify everything else to the buyer. You have plenty of space in the description to do this. If your buyers can't key in search words that match your title and find your listing, then you reduce your chances of getting found and sold. Bottom line, use the title space wisely. It's one of your most powerful selling tools. We'll talk more about this in the advanced section at the RetailEasyPlus.com website. Next, select the item condition, new or used. In this case, the item is used. You can elaborate a little on the condition in the highlight section. Be accurate and complete here. You want your buyers to know what they're getting so they will be satisfied when they receive your item. Next, we will upload pictures for the item being listed. As important as the other parts of the listing are, the pictures are most important. They will actually sell your item. To get the most buyers interested and to get your best price, the pictures must be good. Much more about this in the advanced section at Retail Easy Plus as well. Click here to open the eBay Picture Loader. Click the Select Photos button, and that will allow you to browse your computer or device for the pictures you want to use. You should have these prepared in advance and know where to find them. Navigate to where your pictures are and select the ones you want to use. Then click the Open button here. The pictures you chose will be shown to you in the eBay Picture Uploader, and you can add more, up to 12 for free, delete from your selection, or accept your selection by clicking the Finish button here. Your pictures will be uploaded to eBay, where you can rearrange them, add more, or delete some. This feature is completely flexible and easy to use. Next, we'll add the description for the listing. Be as accurate and complete as you can be here. What you put here allows your potential buyers to know the details of your listing and helps them make a yes buy decision while they're still looking at it. You'll find that this is very important to your eBay sales and success. The next important section is for your listing format and price. You can choose auction format or fixed price format. For this video, we will use auction. We'll cover fixed price in another video. The auction format allows you to enter a starting price and a buy now price. You do not have to use the buy now price, but if you do and somebody buys it, it takes your listing out of the auction and marks it as sold to your buyer. If, on the other hand, someone places a bid on your listing while it's still active, then the buy now option goes away and your listing becomes strictly an auction. Reasons for using these options are covered in the advanced sections at RetailEasyPlus.com. For the auction of this scale, we're using a starting price of $45 and a buy now price of $70. Next, enter how you want to be paid. The best and the easiest and the most recommended method is PayPal. Next, you'll choose your shipping method. There are many reasons for choosing one over another for any given listing and destination. To get into them here would take way too much time. So for this listing, USPS Standard Post will be used with a flat rate domestic shipping price of $15.90 and a calculated price for international shipping with box dimensions and weight specified. For this video, all the necessary information is already entered and we're ready to click continue and do a final check on our listing. On this next page, you can see any fees eBay might have charged you and what those fees are for. You can then decide if you want to pay for those features or go back and remove them. For this listing, the fees are zero and everything looks okay, so we're ready to list this item. Click the List Your Item button here and your item will be listed on eBay and available to be bought or won. Now we can go to our active listings page and see how our listing does. I will continue to collect information for this video until the produce scale closes, so you can see how the buyers find the listing and mark it to be watched, and how they bid, and what happens as the auction comes to a close. I put all this information on a single page that will be coming up next, so you can easily see the progression. It's very exciting to see, and there's a lot to be learned from it. And there's a lot of money to be made by you if your listings are done right. This was a 3-day auction, and this is a sequential timeline showing the bidding activity and the final bid amount. If you have good items on eBay and you prepare a good listing, this is a common pattern for an auction format. Notice how in the final minute of the auction that the bidders drove the winning bid from $75.10 to $123.61. This is a common pattern when you have a lot of active bids and bidders for your auctions. Also notice that when the auction was first listed, the produce scale could have been purchased for only $70. But because it went to auction only when the first bid was received, the winning bid put the final purchase price at $123.61, $53.61 higher than the original buy now price. So, that's how you list an item on eBay with a good title, description, and pictures. And you can learn more at the RetailEasyPlus.com website if you're interested. Thank you for watching, and if you will, please remember to like and share this video. And in the meantime, I wish you great success on eBay. This is Bill signing off. Go be your best.